action. Now it's sent it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Kevin, thank you. There is no question.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. And here's what On Wednesday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Conley out there with Doncic. And it's Hayward, and it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot. And for the Rockets, Seth Curry is out there with Wall. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then there's Doumbouya, and it's Porter in at the 3. Now here's Curry. Pass to Doumbouya. Mavericks with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets with possession here. Houston moving it around. Porter finds Bagley. He's looking for Porter and finds him. And Hayward with the block. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wall. The Rockets with another miss.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks. But you've got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season, was coming off an injury, and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
Here's Doncic. Goes up again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Doncic. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's attack, he really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of it.
With it, now guarded by Porzingis, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Conley kicks to Hayward. Lays it up off the glass. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
You know, Wall's done a nice job, in my opinion, of improving his mechanics with his shot. It's not quite a pure release, but much, much better than it was a couple of seasons ago. And he's really become effective from the mid-range area.
Good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the jam by Doumbouya.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who's your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate, LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Reagan, 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. It's stolen by Bagley. Curry deciding where to go with it. The feed to Bagley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The precision. Passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Conley against Wall. Conley kicks to Doncic. Bagley with the block. Porter with it. Now defended by Hayward. Offensive rebound. Bagley from outside. The shot will not fall. Mavericks leading by 3. Hayward is in. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on John Wall. Houston. Whole new 5 on the floor. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic is checked in. Lopez comes in for Porzingis. Saransky's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. That one goes. Count it.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Now here's Hayward. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Good on the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Mills. They trail by 6. Here's the pass to LeVert. Ariza outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. And the Mavericks with possession here. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. Mills passes to Ariza. Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Hayward, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense up. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now, here's Mills. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, at just under 6 feet tall, you've got to develop a lot of ways to get your shot off, and Mills has a nice handle on the floater.
Here's Satoransky. They have a 9-point lead. Marjanovic finds Satoransky. Back to Marjanovic. Misses from short range. Rockets have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And the turnover again by Houston. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play As you'll see, instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now, here's Clarkson. With that win against the Kings, he's another guy who really showed up to play.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Mills with it. To the paint. Here's Silva. Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Satoransky. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Here's LeVert. Fires from 18. That one misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more NBA action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Mills. He's out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Fernando in at the 5 spot.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And Mills kicks to LeVert. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And the shot goes in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Prince. And Silva pulls it down. Silva's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reza passes to Fernando. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Bogdanovic.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Bagley, he's checked in for the Rockets. John Wall comes in for Patty Mills. LeVert against Doncic. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Ariza kicks to Wall. Moves back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Houston making some changes. Doomboy is checked in for Bruno Fernando. Kevin Porter comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Curry subbed in for LeVert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Valanciunas. He's coming off an excellent season, 6th in rebounding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10. In field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Here's Wall. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
You know, one of the things I like about Wall is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he is going to be a handful to deal with.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Clarkson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here is Wall. He's coming off a 25-point game against Sacramento. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Now, here's Wall. He's got 15. Bagley trying to free himself up. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Wall. Here's Conley. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
To the middle. And the jam by Doomboy.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. 9-point game. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being defensive-minded player yourself. Do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Porter against Doncic. 5 on the clock. Porter passes to Doumbouya. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
At the floater, Porzingis with the block. And he makes that one. Doumbouya's got 4 this quarter. Mavericks leading by 11. The drive by Doncic. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, this is who Doncic is. This is what we've seen from him. A scorer who can take. Take over games easily.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
So for the Rockets, Silva's checked in, and it's LeVert in for Kevin Porter. And then for Dallas, Marjanovic is checked in, and it's Lopez in for Porzingis. Bucket is good.
A nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Up again, and Bagley able to finish.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Bagley against Doncic. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. Now, here's Doncic. D right on him. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Doncic outside. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the right side. Osman, the pass to Lopez. LeVert grabs the miss.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Outside, Bagley. LeVert with a wide open look. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's... off target. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 21 points. And the Mavericks over the past couple of years, Shaq, making some great... And that's going to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
On the floor for Dallas, Hayward out there with Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Conley, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Mavericks leading by 13. Pass to Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And here's Wall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the defense.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Bagley, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Bagley's got 6 points.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
And Doncic throws it down.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside, Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Mavericks with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And that's a foul called on. Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Rockets. Visa comes in for Doumbouya. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Curry against Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Well, it's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic is checked in. Lopez comes in for Porzingis. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Doumbouya, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year.
Oh, what a finish!
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And that one misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Rockets trail by 16. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Sports is a microcosm of society as a whole. We all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Mavericks 4th.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Mills, he's checked in for John Wall. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Clarkson. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a quick check of the stats for LeVert. How he performed last season. Put up about 17 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And the Rockets making a change here. Silva's checked in. Here's Marjanovic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Fernando, the pass to Silva. Saturansky against LeVert. The shot's good. LeVert's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, because he's got such great confidence in his ball handling skills, he's fearless attacking the rim.
And guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Mills with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great, pure energy. energy every night. That's what Mills is able to give you, and as a result, converting on the break, he plays at such a fast pace.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Houston. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off the screens, can still leave a defender in the dust. He turns it on.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Here's Satoransky. He's got 6. Passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Doesn't go for him. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They led by as many as 18 points.
Take a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. Last season, he played outstanding. 5th in blocks, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And he was a shot blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Clarkson. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Mills. Clarkson passes to Porzingis, and the shot is good. Porzingis has got 8 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Mills looking it over. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Fires for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Porzingis finds Prince. Dallas calls timeout. Checked in for Houston. Porter comes in for Trevor Ariza. Then for the Mavericks, Marjanovic is checked in, and Robin Lopez is subbed in for Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Prince, the pass to Marjanovic, and it goes down 2 points. Marjanovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Bagley against Marjanovic. Offensive rebound. Bagley kicks to LeVert. And a miss there on the triple.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Dallas heading to the bench with... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah,
Fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets trail by 7. They've got Porter. Seth Curry is out there with Wall. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Boya in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Porter dishes to Bagley. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
And so Bagley nails them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now Doncic puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Houston moving it around. It's Wall with the drive. And a wide open look for Porter. Misses the 3. Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic finds Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's Doncic. That's to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now a 9-point Maverick lead. And for Houston, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Wall against Conley. Wall, good. Wall's got 13 points in the second half.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Curry against Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston. They trail by 9 points. Bagley trying to free himself up. Wall, good. Wall's got 34.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Hayward, right side. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Hayward with the stuff.
And right now, Hayward is in his element. Once he gets cooking, keep feeding that man.
For Houston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Wall attacking. And Wall with the slam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And he gets the bucket. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The pass to Curry. Floats one. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He gets that one. Hayward's got 22.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Doumbouya. Outside Porter. The Rockets with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Hayward hits them both.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Seth Curry.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there and outstanding, not only in the locker. Room, but also in the community too. Just 5-star in every way.
Ball with it. Over Conley. Off the left rim and out. Doncic kicks to Hayward. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What's up?
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. Lopez comes in for Porzingis. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Doncic. And Satoransky's subbed in for Mike Conley.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
The 3 from Korver. The Rockets pull it in. Doumbouya's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Wall. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Here's Porter. Hayward with some nice D.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Dallas calls timeout. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Outside Corver. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trailed by 19. Pass to Doumbouya. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Satoransky. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Satoransky. Hartenstein passes to Mills. Blocked again, but he recovers it. Shoots over Satoransky. Mills can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Korver for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Nobody near Williams. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Here's Prince. That shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And both free throws, good for Evans. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Luka, congrats on the win, but you have a quick turnaround here, so what will be key to keeping this going?
Same as today, you know, prepare hard for this game, play good defense, and, you know, just keep attacking them. You know, we just got to prepare ourselves.
Hey, man, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.